Hello and welcome back to TrailDog catching the flu at Lair and Wolftrax. Wow, okay. The weather turned grim and apparently there's still more climbing to do, so great. We're heading up towards the red and the black at the moment. I think I'm only going to do one of them given the weather conditions, because I'm soaked through. It's chilly. Oh my god, it's fire road. I'm probably going to walk this in a minute. So, sit rep, chucking it down. Given the wind chill and the overall temperature, I'm surprised it's not snowing, to be honest. Seems like the only thing that's currently missing. The weather forecast for tomorrow is dry. God, I hope it is. Because 2 days of this, no thanks. And I hope the youth hostel has a drying room. I got a second pair of shorts, but they're pretty crap. I got 2 pairs of shorts I usually use for riding, and the other ones are in the wash. After last weekend they got kind of manky, and one wash just was not enough. Oh, okay, that's getting harder. Right, that's getting solider. Nice. Oh, absolutely freezing. Normally I'd go, right, this is something I'm talking about, but my brain's gone numb. At least I'm cold. At least my water's nice and cold. So, what I can gather from the trail maps, oh, my lips are going numb as well. Great. Can't make my voiceover go any worse. So, from what I can tell from the trail maps, the red and the black start off at the same point, and according to some guys who just walk road past, oh god, it's open, great. According to some guys who went past, the red route's in a figure of 8. You're meant to come up and do this bit first, down to the first corner on the fire road on the way up, and then you come back up to do the section I filmed last time. Ew, that takes you right to the bottom. Oh, this is not pleasant. Oh, tell you something, I really hope this hostel has hot showers, because god, I need them. This is actually encouraging me to pedal faster. Oh please no. Oh no, we're going up. We're going up. Great. Okay, so hello and oh my god, it's wet. Hello and welcome to TrailDog at Lair and Wolftrax. We are going up to the top of the red. It is horrific today. It's not so bad with just the water, but add the temperatures in and it is bad. It was hailing just a second ago with flurries of snow, so that gives you a kind of idea of what I'm currently pedaling through. At this point, there is no chance I'm coming back up this again. We're doing the red, we're going down, we're done, okay? Okay, good. Right, so, oh that's chilly. So, my brain has frozen. Oh, tomorrow, go down and live it. Weather forecast, dry, thank God, because I can't do another day of this without dying or something. Oh god, that's awkward. Very awkward. Can't do another day of this without dying or something, so good weather please. I knew I should have brought my waterproof stuff with me today. But when I started this run, when I left the bottom car park, it was actually pretty nice. Well, not nice, it was drizzling a little, but nowhere near this calibre of awful. Hey. The wind is actually blowing off the camera sideways. Awesome. And it gets harder. Great. Okay. This is an absolutely scintillating commentary today. The tones of, oh my god, help. Definitely it. I'm calling it after this run. I'll come back and do whichever one I don't finish today next time. They do uplifts here apparently, which is a great idea. I'll come and do that next time in drier weather. So if you've checked out the trail directory on TrailDog.co.uk at the moment, you'll see it's kind of sparse. Not much on there. And most of it, in fact all of it at this current time, apart from one in Wales, is Scottish. I will be fixing that hopefully this month, later on in November. I've been informed that I have to take holidays. Ooh, squeaky. I have to take holidays, so I'm going to take the opportunity to visit some relatives who live in England, one near Oxford and one down in Devon. And I'm going to take a full 9 days, make a field trip, make a road trip of it, and get a good range of English places done. Off the top of my head, the list is actually on the to-do list, which has replaced the donations page because it does kind of look bad if you visit the site first and it says help us, donate money. So I've got rid of that. Still on the site somewhere, but I've changed it out for a to-do list so people can see exactly what's coming up, what I'm planning on doing. So any feedback is welcomed on what you'd like to see if it's tricky, and everything will be looked at and paid attention to. Oh, no, lost it. Everything will be paid attention to, even if it's a dumb idea. At least I will say, I'll email back and say no, it's not really a good idea. Doing it in the nude, it's the kind of thing that can upset people, especially me. Wow, we're quite a way up now. Please go down soon. But if I remember rightly, it boils down to Winlatter, which is in Cumbria. It begins with a G. Gisborne in somewhere. Gisborne Wire Valley, which I found, which is an easy trail. I think it's a blue thing, and apparently quite easy, which sounds fantastic. I can do, it's quite close to some other trail, so I can do that and then pop down to Wire Valley and get that as a second in a day. 2 places, 1 day, brilliant. Cannock chase I want to do. I'm trying to avoid downhill centres on this trip because they cost money. Though I will be filling in the, hopefully we'll be filling in the downhills at Cannock at Style Cop. No, we're going up some more, brilliant. Then down to Bristol. We have got Haldon. No, it's not. Yes, it is Haldon. Oh God, Haldon. Oh, Delamere. I think I wanted to do as well on the way down. Delamere. Haldon. Triscombe. I'm not sure on. I've been told it's good riding, but I don't know if it's official trails. So I'll have to look into that one. Halden, Triscombe, if it's not official trails, I'll have to find somewhere else. Oh, damn it. So I might actually, if I've got the downhill bike for Cannock Chase, I might just pop down to UK Bike Park or something. Smash out. And then Devon, and we have got Bodmin and Gorton, which is Tavistock Woods, and that is about it. 9 days, 10 trails, I think, or 10 trail centres, which seems like a plan. He's going up more, great. Just over there, at least the rain's dying away. Water on then, that bound to be. There's a kind of thing on the hilltop over there. Don't know what it is, some kind of cairn. But I saw it on the road coming into here, and it's on pretty much a sheer crag. So I don't know what it's there for, why it's there or anything. That's interesting, so it's a point of interest. Talking of points of interest, Lagan Wolftrax. It is in a book. This is going to be totally uninteresting to people who do not like fantasy books. But there is a fantasy series. It's got a special place in my heart, really. The first year I went out to Malsing, I flew out with EasyJet, and they screwed up my booking. So everyone else on my trip left without me, and I had to buy a new ticket for the next day. So, on my own in the airport, I went and bought a couple of books, 2 for 3. And I can't remember what I got. I think it's Brief History of Time for some reason. It's interesting. Read it. It's actually quite good if you're into science and stuff. Brief History of Time. Something else. And the third one was a book called Temeraire. If anyone's a history buff, Temeraire. Where is this going? Okay, I think I meant to go over there, but I'm going here. For a history buff, Temeraire was a naval warship in the Napoleonic Wars, I think. I assume it exploded or sank or something, because it doesn't exist anymore. It's a British naval ship, and it's an interesting concept. I don't know, it might be a thing that lots of people do now, but at that point in time, never seen the idea. It was the Napoleonic War novel, set in the Napoleonic War, but the idea is, how would history have changed if during the history there were dragons? Okay, it sounds kind of completely stupid, but it actually works. So they have like air forces and stuff using crews on dragons, so on and so forth. Temeraire is like the dragon that the story is about, really. Anyway, the reason I'm talking about this is the place they do their training is a covert, which is the name for where they train and live and everything, at Loch Lagan, which is just up the valley there. I have to see, it did connect it. I'm not just randomly talking about stuff. It is relevant. Oh my god. Ah, no! Last stone! God damn it. It is relevant. Anyway, Loch Lagan in the book, completely different from actual Loch Lagan. For example, there's no castle on the hilltop. The village is actually quite away from the loch. And for some reason, the author seemed to think there were geothermal springs here, which, as far as I know, there isn't any in Scotland. But if you're into those kinds of books, I actually recommend it. The series is pretty good. It goes a bit weird towards the last few books. I think there's a couple more to come, or one more to come, but does go a bit odd. Anyway, yes, pop culture. So not that pop. But that's just up the valley. Well, the valley is pretty nice. It goes all the way up to Speen Bridge, which is just up the road from Port William. So if you're doing this in the summer, fancy go on the Witches Trails, or oh, this looks completely doable. If you fancy go on the Witches Trails or the downhills, that's just around the corner. Well, it's about an hour from where we are now, but it's still worth a shot. There you go, genuine advice. I must be going down with something. Come on downhill. Bad enough climbing. Now we're going up more. Great. I've definitely had enough of this. Whoa, that's deep. Yeah, so cameras, good thing to talk about. I'm working on an idea at the moment because this camera's awkward. It's on my head, it's hard to check. It has this nasty habit of not starting for some reason. I really hope it's actually started this time. This is going to be a nuisance to come back and do. So it's a pain in the ass to get at, and heads aren't traditionally very stable. It's on a wobbly neck and stuff, and it's not great. So I've been looking at methods of stabilisation. This might get technical, so feel free to fast forward through this. It's a climb anyway, so not interesting. Stabilisation techniques. I'm looking at Steadicam, a homemade Steadicam rig. I'm not going to go into the details, but I'm looking at handlebar mounting it. So it's about there. I'll have to zip tie cables back a bit, but I think it's a doable idea. And it mounts on the bars rather than on my head. Makes it easier for changing batteries and so on and so forth. So it would put the viewpoint down like that, not lower than that. I messed that up. Put the viewpoint right down near the wheel, but down. We go down. We go up. Nah. But in theory, you are now at the highest point of the Black Route. It's the red. God damn it. Please take extreme care. Yes, I will. God, hide under the trees in the rain. Okay, that was an awful, awful climb in terrible weather. Thanks for watching. Please like, favourite, subscribe. What the hell are those white things over there? Move the sheep. Please like, favourite, subscribe, etc., etc. Make me dying in the cold up on a hillside in Scotland worthwhile. And thank you. Goodbye.